Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, November 11th. I have your 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday. If you're here, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Just takes a few seconds. Makes me know you like the content. It's Tournament Tuesday on a Wednesday. Great day ahead of us. 2 games. We have Hawks-Knicks, high over under early game. And then with the late game, Rockets-Warriors, 2 very exciting teams in the Western Conference. I'm excited for these 2 games overall. Higher over-unders. Yesterday's games kind of lived up to the hype. Late game, pretty bad, but 2 games here tonight. Hopefully these are way better. Before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. And yesterday in the NBA, we have going 2-1 in best bets. Hand up. Hand up. If you saw me tweet DaWiddler, I forgot Alex Caruso was on the Thunder, and having that Lou Dort and Alex Caruso just back-to-back defenders on Luka Doncic. Hand up, horrible play. Luka Doncic over 28 points. He looked like he was having a horrible time playing basketball yesterday, and an absolute horrible time. He didn't even come close. He had a great rebounding and assisting game, but oh my God, he did not look like he was having fun at all on offense. Who was having fun for us? Isaiah Hartenstein. We got lucky if you had 22.5 that you took it on FanDuel. That cashed. He finished the game at 23 points, rebounds. So if you got to that number, you did great. If it was the over, if it was 23.5, sorry you didn't get the over there. And then Giannis over 29.5 points. I think right before tip-off, this number stayed the same. He dominated. 37-point game overall. He just dominates the Orlando Magic. And it seems like he's been on he wants this MVP, or he wants this NBA Cup championship. They are rolling this Bucks team. That's enough about yesterday. Today's a new day. 3 plays that I absolutely love. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, get Hawks-Knicks. I got 2 plays in the Hawks-Knicks. Over-under 237. Great game overall. This guy's been a cash cow for us all season. We're going to have to ride with him here. Returning from injury here tonight, give me Jalen Johnson over 18.5 points, coming in at minus 125. On DraftKings, Jalen Johnson, he's got us over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 18.2. The only game he got us under was the Lakers game the last time they played, where he was in foul trouble that whole first half, hardly played. Second half, he had a better second half, finished the game with 12 points. But man, he had a bad game. He's gotten us over 2 for his last 4 games against the Knicks. I'm doing 4 games, including this season and last season games. He's 2 for his last 2 against the Knicks overall. He's had a 23-point game and then a 26-point game in New York. So he's kind of dominated this matchup these last 2 games. What I love most is on the road this season, he's gotten us over 8 for his last 10 games. 73% hit rate on the road overall, averaging 20.5 points per game, 21.8 in his last 10. He is this team's primary offense right now. Trae Young's taking the backseat, passing the ball. It has been all Jalen Johnson. What really shows that is the last 10 games, he has 15 field goal attempts. 15 field goal attempts this season. That's a ton of volume for a guy that last season was not really playing as much. Well, when he gets 15 field goal attempts on the season, he's gotten those over 71% of the time. Love that. If he gets to 16 field goal attempts, even better number. And the last 2 times he played the Knicks, he had 18 and 17 field goal attempts. So when he gets 16 field goal attempts, 83% hit rate. So when he gets the volume that he does not in foul trouble and gets that steady volume that he's been getting this season, he's been consistent getting the over. High over under 237 overall. Fast-paced game. I think he's like last game where he had 23 points. He took advantage of being in one of the taller power forwards in the court. Josh Hart guarding him. He easily take it to the paint on Karl Anthony Towns. I'm not afraid of Cat in the paint overall. So give me Jalen Johnson over 18.5 points. For my second best bet, going to be in that same game, 237 over under. Great number overall. And this guy's been on a tear his last 5 games as well. Give me Mikal Bridges over 16.5 points, coming in at minus 122 on FanDuel. Bridges has a great matchup here. Hawks allowing the 3rd most points and the 3rd most threes to the shooting guard position. High over-under matchup. Love that. What I even love most is 5 of his last 5 games since December. He's averaging 22.4 points per game. He has been on fire. The last game he did play the Hawks this season, he only had 10 points, but that was early November. That was the start of the season where he was just getting in the groove of this team. He only had 10 shots in the game. His last 5 games, he's averaging 15.5. His last 10 games, he's averaging 14.8 field goal attempts. So he's been shooting more baskets these last few games overall. Last 10 games, he's averaging 17.7 points per game. So he's been getting the over last 10 games. And then last 5, 22.5. He's been on fire these last few games. 91% hit rate at home this season, so that's another big factor, averaging 20.3. The only game he went under was when he scored 14 points in a 35-point blowout against the Wizards, man. That was a big blowout, and he had 14. So 91% hit rate at home this season. My projections have him at 20 points per game. Consistency recently, love this spot, averaging 22, and we get 16.5. High over-under matchup. He's going to get a lot of minutes on this Knicks team. Give him the over 16.5 points. For my third and final best bet, hey, I'm a sucker for a superstar player on a primetime matchup. Love this spot for Steph Curry. He has a great matchup overall. Give me Stephen Curry. You almost thought I was going to say over. Stephen Curry, 35-plus points, rebounds, assists, coming in at -130 on DraftKings. Houston is allowing the third most points and the 10th most threes to the point guard position. Great matchup here for Steph Curry. This season, the Rockets have given up some pretty big games to point guards. Maxey, SGA, LaMelo, Cade, Bones Highland have all hit their overs with big numbers against this Rockets team overall, even with them being a great defense overall. Steph Curry in tournament basketball games is averaging 23 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds in 32 minutes played per game. So he's playing a lot of minutes, and he's getting these numbers steadily every single tournament game, which I love even more. And with Draymond Green coming off the bench, there's even more of an opportunity for him to get more assists on the offensive end. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games overall, averaging 22.4 points, rebounds, assists. He's got this over 8 for his last 9 games against the Rockets, averaging 41.3 points, rebounds per game. Yet they go to 2021, the last time he hit the under of 35 points, rebounds, assists. Gotta love that overall. Playing time these last 4 games, he's been playing 32 minutes per game, which is what he's been averaging for every single tournament game. And why that's so important is when he plays 32 minutes, he gets the over 60% of the time. When he plays 33 minutes per game, he gets the over 83% of the time. So just one more minute of the game for Steph Curry could be the difference maker of him cashing 60 to 83% of the time for us here tonight overall. Last 5 games, he's averaging 17 field goal attempts. Gotta love that overall. He hits the over 70% of the time when he gets that 17 field goal attempt mark. This game being a close game, tournament game on prime time, over under 223. Steph Curry's been heating up these last 5 games overall, averaging 20 points per game. I love the spot for Steph Curry like that. 35-plus points, rebounds, assists. That was a whole lot of me yapping right there, it felt like. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully we get a 3-0 sweep. Haven't gotten a sweep in a while. A lot of these 2-1 days. Hey, I'm not complaining about a 2-1 day, but I would love a sweep once in a while, or not, maybe. Hopefully knock on wood, not a other way reverse sweep. But 3 spots I absolutely love today. Going to be some awesome basketball. I think these 2 games will be really, really good here tonight. Tournament games, they've been great all season. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.